She adopted the scariest cat in the neighborhood. Everyone warned her to get rid of him. No one believed this would end well. But then a vet said the truth. The hairless demon sits on the street corner again. Those eyes pierce through the morning fog. Cold, unblinking, almost human in their intensity. Iris Cohen freezes at her front door. The cat stares directly at her from across the street. His skin hangs loose where fur should be. Pink flesh shows through sparse patches of gray. Bald spots cover his face like burn scars. He does not move, does not blink, just watches. That thing is still here? Her neighbor Bee leans against the lamppost nearby. You need to call animal control. He looks diseased. Iris says nothing. She has seen this cat for 3 weeks now. Always somewhere in the neighborhood. Always staring. My grandson won't play at the playground anymore, Bee continues. He says the cat has devil eyes. The cat tilts his head. One ear is nearly bald. The other has tufts of wiry hair sticking out at odd angles. I am calling someone, Bee announces. This has gone too far. That evening, Iris finds the cat sitting near her front steps. Someone has left an empty bowl on the sidewalk. The bowl is chipped and dirty. The cat sits 10 feet away, watching the bowl, not approaching. Iris steps outside. The cat does not run. His muscles tense, but he stays. Are you hungry? Iris asks softly. The cat blinks once. Those strange yellow eyes never leave her face. She goes inside, returns with food. She places it on the pavement near her gate. The cat waits until she closes the door. Then he creeps forward, low to the ground. Like prey approaching a trap. He eats fast, desperate. His whole body shakes with each bite. Iris watches through the window. Her heart breaks. The next morning, Iris runs into Caleb Rowan on the street. His face is red, angry. That cat attacked my daughter, he says. What happened? She tried to pet him near the playground. He hissed and scratched her arm. Is she okay? 3 scratch marks. She is terrified now. He crosses his arms. The neighborhood association is meeting tonight. We are voting to have him removed. Iris feels panic rise. Removed how? Caleb shrugs. However it needs to happen. That night, Iris cannot sleep. The temperature has dropped. The weather report predicts the first hard freeze, minus 15 degrees by morning. She looks out at her window. The cat sits under the streetlight, shivering. His thin body offers no protection against the cold. No animal can survive this freeze. Iris makes a decision she knows she will question. She opens her front door, places food just inside, then retreats to the kitchen. The cat approaches slowly. Suspicious. He sniffs the doorway, then he crosses the threshold. Iris closes the door softly. The cat whips around. His eyes go wild. He backs into a corner, hissing, spitting. It is okay, Iris whispers. You are safe. The cat does not believe her. He stays pressed against the wall. Every muscle coiled, ready to fight or flee. Before we continue with what happens next, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. You will not believe how this story ends. The first night was terrible. The cat refuses to leave the corner. He hisses when Iris walks past, swipes at her if she gets too close. She leaves food and water nearby. He will not eat while she watches. Maybe I made a mistake, Iris tells her friend Daphne on the phone. You think? Daphne laughs. That cat looks like something from a horror movie. Everyone in the neighborhood is saying you are crazy. He needed help. He needed animal control, not your home. Iris hangs up feeling worse. Daphne is right. Everyone says she is foolish, reckless, asking for trouble. The cat moves only at night. She hears him creeping through the house, opening cabinets, knocking things over, always returning to his corner before dawn. 1 week passes. The cat still will not let her approach, still hisses, still watches her with those unsettling yellow eyes. Bee stops by with coffee. She sees the cat through the living room doorway. Her face goes pale. "Iris, you actually brought that thing inside?" He would have frozen. Better him than you getting rabies, or worse. Bee sets down her coffee cup. "I talked to Mrs. Lim. She said the same cat was in the Grayfield neighborhood last year. They had to call pest control 3 times before he left." Iris feels cold. "What do you mean?" "He keeps getting dumped in different areas. Nobody wants him. They chase him away. That is why he ended up here." After Bee leaves, Iris looks at the cat. He stares back, defiant, afraid, alone. "How many times have people rejected you?" she whispers. The cat does not answer, but something in his eyes looks almost human, almost sad. 2 weeks pass. The cat remains wild. Iris considers taking him to a shelter. At least there he might find someone who understands, someone who can help, but something stops her. Some small voice saying, "Not yet." Then Dr. Malcolm from the veterinary clinic calls. Iris had left a message about getting the cat examined. "Bring him in tomorrow," Dr. Malcolm says. "I have an opening." The appointment is a disaster. The cat fights the carrier, scratches Iris's hands, yowls the entire car ride. In the exam room, Dr. Malcolm has to use heavy gloves. The cat hisses and spits, tries to bite. His whole body radiates fury and fear. "Interesting," Dr. Malcolm says after several minutes. "What?" "He has a microchip." Iris feels hope flutter. "So he has an owner?" Dr. Malcolm scans the chip. His expression changes. "This cat has been registered to 7 different owners in the past 4 years." 7? And he has been surrendered to shelters 9 times, always the same reason. Dr. Malcolm shows her the screen. Aggressive behavior, unsociable, frightening appearance. Iris reads the notes. Each one breaks her heart more and more. Family with young children returned him after 2 days. Elderly couple said he was too scary. College student said her roommates refused to live with him. 9 times rejected, 9 times abandoned. "There is something else," Dr. Malcolm says. "Physically, this cat is completely healthy." "Then why does he look like this?" "Because he is a Lycoi, a rare breed. Some people call them werewolf cats." Dr. Malcolm pulls up pictures on his computer. It is a natural genetic mutation. The sparse fur and exposed skin are normal for the breed. Iris stares at the pictures. Cats that look exactly like hers. But in these photos, they look majestic, unique, beautiful. "He is not sick?" she asks. "Not even close. He is just different." Dr. Malcolm meets her eyes. And people fear what looks different, so they reject him, over and over, until he learns that getting close to humans only leads to pain. Iris drives home in silence. The cat sits quietly in his carrier now, exhausted from the exam. "You are not sick," she tells him. "You are just scared." The cat does not respond, of course. That night, Iris sits on her couch, reading about Lycoi cats, learning their history, understanding their nature. They are loyal, affectionate, playful when treated with patience. But her cat shows none of these traits. He remains hidden, hostile, unreachable. "How long were you rejected?" she asks the darkness. "How many homes pushed you away?" The house stays silent, but somewhere in the shadows, yellow eyes watch. But then something happened that changed everything completely. One day, Iris has a panic attack. It hits without warning. She is cooking dinner when the room starts spinning. Her heart races. She cannot breathe properly. She sinks to the kitchen floor, gasping, shaking. The edges of her vision go dark. Then suddenly she feels it. Warmth against her leg. The cat has left his corner. He presses his body against her. His weird, sparse fur feels surprisingly soft. He does not purr, does not nuzzle, just sits there, present, steady. Iris focuses on his breathing. Slow, calm. She matches her breaths to his. The panic fades. Her heartbeat slows. The room stops spinning. The cat stays pressed against her for 10 more minutes. Then he stands, walks calmly back to his corner, lies down. Iris sits on the floor, stunned. He came to her, on his own, when she needed help. "Thank you," she whispers. The cat closes his eyes, but his ear twitches, acknowledging her words. Everything changes after that moment. Iris sees him differently now. She understands. He is not cold, not mean, not broken. He is just used to not being chosen, used to being abandoned, used to learning that closeness leads to rejection. He built walls because every time he let them down, someone pushed him away. "I will not push you away," Iris tells him that night. "You can stay as long as you need." The cat watches her. Something shifts in those yellow eyes. Not trust, not yet, but maybe the beginning of hope. The next morning, Iris finds him sleeping closer, not in his corner, but near the couch, still maintaining distance, but less distance than before. Progress. B visits again. She sees the cat, shudders visibly. "You are still keeping it?" "His name is Phantom," Iris says. She decided on the name last night. And yes, "Iris, that cat is cursed. Look at him. He is a Lycoi, a rare breed. His appearance is genetic, not a disease." B blinks. "A what?" Iris explains. "The mutation, the breed history, the fact that Phantom is worth thousands of dollars to the right buyer." "He is valuable?" B sounds shocked. "Very. But that is not why I am keeping him." Iris looks at Phantom. "I am keeping him because he deserves someone who will not abandon him." B leaves, looking thoughtful. Within days, the neighborhood gossip shifts. The cursed demon cat becomes the rare exotic breed. People who cross the street to avoid him now ask to see him when they spot Iris outside. 6 months pass. Phantom transforms. Not his appearance. He still looks like a creature from myth. Still has those piercing yellow eyes. Still has sparse, patchy fur. But his behavior changes completely. He greets Iris at the door, follows her around the house, sleeps curled against her pillow every night. He plays with toys, chases laser pointers, performs the silly acrobatics that all cats do when they feel safe. Caleb Rowan apologizes when they meet on the street. "I judged him unfairly. My daughter was too rough. He was defending himself." B brings Phantom treats during her next visit. "I am sorry I called him cursed. He's actually quite handsome, in his own way." 1 year after finding Phantom in her neighborhood, Iris receives a call. A breeder wants to buy him, offers an enormous sum. "He is a perfect specimen," the breeder says. "Ideal for my breeding program." Iris looks at Phantom. He sits in a patch of sunlight, grooming his strange paws. "He is not for sale," Iris says firmly. "He has been sold and abandoned too many times already. This is his forever home." The breeder protests, increases the offer. Iris hangs up. Phantom jumps onto her lap, purrs his rough, beautiful purr, headbutts her chin gently. "I know," Iris whispers. "I chose you too." That evening, Iris posts on social media a picture of Phantom, his strange face peaceful in sleep, his paw draped over her arm. The caption reads, "This cat was rejected 9 times, abandoned in multiple neighborhoods, called cursed, diseased, and demonic. But he was never broken. He was just waiting for someone to choose him and mean it." The post goes viral. Thousands of shares, hundreds of comments from people sharing their own rescue stories. But the message Iris wants to spread is simpler, more profound. We fear what looks different. We reject what we do not understand. We abandon what requires patience. But underneath fear and strange appearances and defensive walls, there is often just a soul waiting to be loved. A cat who just wanted to belong, to be chosen, to have a home that would not disappear. Thank you for watching this story. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me continue sharing stories you will love.